how should I secure my wood deck to the cross members of my pontoon? We have a flat-headed bolt or an elevator bolt, deck bolt, or a self-tapping screw. You might ask yourself, how should I secure my wood deck to the cross members of my pontoon? Two options. We have a flat-headed bolt or an elevator bolt, deck bolt, or a self-tapping screw. Both options are great and there's a time and place for each. In a perfect world, we use a self-tapping anywhere that there's not a joint of two boards. So when I run my self-tapper in, I'm gonna get it started slow, put all my weight over top of the self-tapping screw, and then I'm gonna drive it so it's nice and flush. I don't need to countersink it way in there, but I want it nice and flush. The other way to do it, where two boards meet, we use the elevator or the deck bolt. We start by drilling a 1/4-inch hole. That one's already been drilled. Then, to make sure that our head, because there's a little bit of height to that, to make sure that that sits nice and flush with the board, we push down on both boards to make them level, and I'm gonna take a 1-inch hole cutting bit, and I'm just gonna take a little bit of that ply off, the top layer, maybe the top two, insert my bolt in so that the teeth are on each side of the line, and then hits of the hammer will get it nice and flush. I'll take one of the locking nuts that come with them and put it on the bottom side. Now I've got a nice tight seam where the wood's gonna be nice and level. There's a time and place for each, the self-tapping and the elevator bolt. We use the elevator bolt especially when there's less than 2 inches of width of those cross members. The self-tappers, if we have 2 inches of cross member, we can self-tap on each side of the joint, totally fine. But if you're using smaller C-channel or smaller channel under the boat, that's where the elevator bolt comes in when we're joining at the seams.